This was the week where Representative Lauren Boebert stole the Cray crown back from congressional trash queen Marjorie Greene.
Oh, yeah.
Video emerged of Boebert doing bad edgelord open mic material. And in it, she says that she was in an elevator with Representative Ilhan Omar, but that she wasn't worried because Omar didn't have a backpack on, insinuating that Omar was a terrorist. And that was so funny. Oh my God. And she's there and she's in her little heels and she's obviously, you guys, a backpack implies that she's carrying a book, right? Just like, that she's studying and she's reading, and like that's obviously what scares the right. No, yeah, of course, a bomb. And it's just so funny, right? Because it's coming from a woman who literally gave tours to Capitol rioters days before January 6th, who met multiple times. All the rioters are like, they're singing like canaries. They're telling everything and what happened. Oh yeah, we met with Representative Boebert's people. Oh yeah, we were totally in communication with them. And yet she's calling Ilhan Omar a terrorist. Obviously, it's stupid. It was a bad joke. It was a racist joke. And yet, it has ramifications. So this is Ilhan Omar explaining that she's received a lot of hateful messages, more than usual. And here she is reading one of those messages that happened in the wake of Lauren Boebert's comments.
For those of you who did not hear it very well, let me read you what the voicemail says. We see you, sand N-word bitch. We know what you are up to. You are all about taking over our country. Don't worry. There is plenty that would love the opportunity to take you off the face of this effing earth. Come get it. But you are effing Muslim piece of shit. You are jihadist. We know what you are. You are effing traitor, and you will not live any longer. Condemning this should not be a partisan issue. This is about our basic humanity and fundamental rights of religious freedom enshrined in our Constitution.
So that was her response to all this, which is like, having some poise and yet making herself incredibly vulnerable. She plays the voicemail of a dude just being like, you're not gonna live for much. I would bet. And then he starts going off. This is my favorite part of that stupid ass voicemail. He's like, there's gonna be a military tribunal. Motherfucker, you don't even know what a military tribunal is. You have no idea what you're talking about. You read it on some QAnon blog.
Yep.
Yeah, stop with this military tribunal shit. Now, of course, the big thing is like Ilhan Omar. We're talking about a representative, a woman who's been accused herself of doing things like anti-Semitic remarks because she's criticized Israel and said something like, it's all about the Benjamins. Now, what happened? Nancy Pelosi calls a hearing. Oh my God, everything's anti-Semitism. We got to do a special commission because she said all about the Benjamins and it's the money and and you're like, whoa, what? Meanwhile, what is the leader of the House or the minority leader of the House, Kevin McCarthy, doing about this? Nothing. He called no fucking commission. He didn't talk. He didn't ask Lauren Boebert to apologize publicly or anything. In fact, he's saying that she already did apologize. And what has happened is actually no apology. So Boebert has called Ilhan Omar's office. Apparently that call didn't go well. And she doubled down on what she was saying. But Boebert basically doubled down on like, I'm not going to publicly apologize after Ilhan Omar asked for an apology. And it seems like Omar hung up on Boebert, which fucking good for her. Here's what Kevin McCarthy is saying. And this is an interview with Ilhan Omar and Jake Tapper on CNN.
So Republican leader Kevin McCarthy has still not publicly condemned Boebert's comments. On Friday, he was asked, why not? Take a listen to what he said.
She apologized publicly. She apologized personally. She wanted to meet personally. Denied the ability to meet personally. When she picked up the phone and she called Congresswoman Omar, she said, I want to personally apologize to you. And that's what she did.
Now, to be clear, after her conversation with you, Boebert went on social media and doubled down and said things that were equally incendiary.
Yeah, I mean,
what's your reaction to McCarthy and how he described it?
Yeah, McCarthy is a liar and a coward. He doesn't have the ability to condemn the kind of bigoted Islamophobia and anti-Muslim rhetoric that are being trafficked by a member of
Why doesn't
his
he have the ability to do that?
Because this is who they are. And we have to be able to stand up to them, and we have to push them to reckon with the fact that their party right now is normalizing anti-Muslim bigotry.
100%. Mateen, I see you're looking. I think he's looking off at his kid, maybe. Damn, I feel like I need a little baby after I hear BS like Kevin McCarthy.
Kevin McCarthy needs to get his punch. You need to get a punch in the face. And here's the thing with America and like with people like Boebert, like she's able to do that because people that look like her, there's no consequences. There's no consequences for their actions. They have no accountability. So they just do what they want to do and just say what they want to say and be like, oh, well, I didn't know. And other people that look like Omar, we aren't given that opportunity to fuck up. Because once we do, it's like, oh no, you're the worst kind of person. We don't get second chances. And that's the thing. There's no accountability, because then Boebert wants to play the victim, like, well, it was just a joke. I didn't know. And that is the worst kind of person, because she knew exactly what she was doing. That was racist. It was like, you can't talk about any religion, but you could talk about Muslim people. And that's in America, because certain Muslim groups hate America and they did certain things. Like all it takes is one time for somebody to do something, and then like every Muslim person is the worst kind of person. Right. And my name is Muslim. Mateen is a Muslim name, and I have no religious association, but I've traveled to the world, and anytime I met a Muslim person and they see my name, they treat me like a brother. They treat me like family. I haven't had that happen with any other religious group, but if they like, oh yeah, they treat me like family. And it's just such a disgrace to Muslim people that they're automatically associated with terrorism just because a few Muslims did some things. That's it.
No, I think that's a really good point. Just like the amount of leeway that we automatically give and the political system assigns. If you're white, if you're Christian, it's way greater than anybody else. And Ilhan Omar can make a random ass comment talking about, like I was saying before, like the Israeli lobby says it's all about the Benjamins, and suddenly she's on the ropes. And her own party is throwing her under the bus. Meanwhile, Boebert can make a totally like a joke that she knows exactly, obviously, what it means. Like, how do you come back from that? How do you oh, I'm sorry. Was that offensive?
Yeah.
Oh God, weird how you guys are all like sensitive about that. How I said, because of your religion, you automatically have a bomb. Oh my, just like, it's amazing that you can just pull that. Of course, she's not going to accept an apology. And it sounds like the apology was really shitty. Because look, I think Ilhan Omar wants to make an example out of Boebert in a good way. Meaning, if Boebert was coming in good faith, she had a statement written, if she was using this as an opportunity to actually talk about like anti-Muslim hate, I think Ilhan Omar would take that opportunity. I don't think she is stubborn and would be against that. But fucking that's not what this is. Because Boebert keeps on running her mouth. She keeps on tweeting about it. She keeps on doubling down because, like Ilhan Omar said, that's the base. The base likes this. But I totally agree with you. The last thing I'm going to say is, what a beautiful example to have a Muslim congresswoman, 2 Muslim congresspeople say, look, I swore in on the Quran. Why? Because in this country, we have religious freedom. If you believe in religious freedom, you fucking better defend my religion.
Exactly.
Or don't always it's just religious freedom for Chick-fil-A to, you know, keep on supporting homophobic causes. Okay. Like, so it's anyway. All power to Ilhan Omar, sending her a lot of love. This shit is gonna keep going, and honestly, like, I hope that there is more security and support for someone like Representative Ilhan Omar, because I don't imagine that like anything's possible. I feel like, yeah, I am afraid for her life.
Anything's possible. These fools fucking stormed the fucking Capitol and be like, it's our freedom. No, that's fucking treason. They should have, like, I get so worked up about that
Yes.
I don't try to think about it, but I'm not surprised. I'm never surprised.
What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.